The origin and source of monitoring spirits, spirit spouses, and their targets. Welcome to Amaka Intellectual Factory, where I host podcasts and many other interesting stuff. It's important to first establish that my channel covers diverse topics, and monitoring spirits and spirit spouses are definitely part of the topics that I'll be covering on this channel. Now, what made me interested in this topic was the horrifying experiences I suffered and continue to suffer, mind you, in Los Angeles. It soon became apparent to me that I was not only being watched, but also attacked by multiple networks of malevolent people who possessed very sophisticated technologies and abundant resources, coupled with a spiteful character that is very prevalent in people here in Los Angeles. As a first-generation African immigrant, this was more than a cultural shock. It was disheartening, given how much love I've had for the United States since childhood. Now, I must point out that as horrible as my Los Angeles experience has been, my first impression of the United States was very pleasant when I first visited as a child. And even when I returned as a fresh young adult, my first year was blissful. People were sweet, kind, welcoming, friendly. I honestly thought I was in heaven. Yes, it was that amazing. And I am glad I have a credible witness to equally testify to this initial experience. However, with the level of discernment I have now, when I look back at even that first year, there are certain incidents that suggests to me that these people were onto me back then. It's just that in Los Angeles, these people went all out in their attacks and manipulation. And anytime they felt they had one over me, they were merciless in their attempt to do me dirty. I would like to dedicate this series on the origin and source of monitoring spirits and spirit spouses to the following female YouTubers. 1. Bella. 2. Cedar in Lebanon Ministries. 3. Chastity Amaro. And 4. Rema Taylor. I started watching Bella even before I realized that I too was being profiled and already under attack. She hasn't posted any new videos on her channel in years. I send her positive vibes, lots of love and comfort wherever she is. Recently, however, I have come across other female YouTubers who have made multiple videos on this same monitoring spirits and spirit spouses topic. A few I can recollect are Cedar in Lebanon Ministries, Chastity Amaro, and Rema Taylor. And as the divine has revealed to me the origin and source of this great ancient evil and enemy of Mother Nature, womanhood, and the human race as a whole, it is my deep desire to share this knowledge so that we no longer suffer and perish for lack of knowledge. For we have not been given a spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. Let that sink in for a moment. We have not been given a spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. We have also been given authority to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt us. So I have taken it upon myself to share what I know, because of what value is knowledge if it's not shared, right? But more importantly, because the horrible experience I have had in the hands of monitoring spirits revealed to me an ancient enemy, an ancient evil. And having observed this terrible phenomena in the lives of others and how they have suffered way worse than I have, I realized that there is an absolute need to spread this information, because a lot of people who were not aware of it have fallen victims to this evil. And a lot more, as this ancient evil remains relentless, a lot more people will fall victims to this demonic trap, this demonic web, unless they know and understand the severity of this ancient evil. What we are actually dealing with is a system, or a series of cooperating systems that have been set up by witches and warlocks, sorcerers, a grand system which is an inversion of the system that was originally and organically set up by Mother Nature. I would give you a little nugget to chew on until my next video on this series. The primary targets of this sorcery are women. Men do deal with monitoring spirits and spirit spouses, but their number pales when compared to the women who suffer this. And for that reason, even though my target audience are women, a lot of men would benefit tremendously from this series. That's that for this introductory video. In my next video, I will be introducing my viewers to terminologies that you must be familiar with in order to really understand what we are dealing with. I will be using these terminologies throughout this series, and you would not want to be in the dark when these terminologies are mentioned. With all these being said, that is it for this introductory video. Until next time, take care of your lovely selves, and remember, life is beautiful and worth living.